Hey everyone, this is Mike with Become the Night. I've got my tea here and some nice, beautiful candlelight, so today I think I will be Mike the Mellow Snob. I also am wearing my glasses today and holding an acoustic guitar, just so I can seem a little more sensitive to those poor snowflakes who don't like my opinions. Alright, yes, today I will be reacting to some of your comments. Wow, this thing's kind of like echoing my voice out of my chest. This is pretty awesome. Yes, today I will be reacting to your comments, but first I wanted to give you guys a couple of updates on things. Sadly, this will be the only video that is uploaded this week. I will be working a lot of overtime at work this week, so I will not have any time to do a reaction video or Song Suggestion Friday. I apologize in advance, guys. But the poll in order to vote for which songs we're going to pick for Song Suggestion Friday will be up really soon. And I'm also looking to get the private folder for patrons only who are $10 a month and above tier to get MP3 access to all of my random jams, or at least there's going to be a couple to start out. I have to remaster a few of them. Long story short, things are on a roll. If you would like to pledge to my Patreon, the link is in the description below. If you want to do a one-time donation to PayPal, also in the link in the description. I also accept Bitcoin. Alright, let's get started with some of these lovely comments. Do you like Alice in Chains? They're okay. I love like a couple of their popular songs. The rest of them are kind of like, to me. I'm not really a fan of grunge, guys. We can just nip that one in the bud right now. I mean, they're a solid band. We need more Mike the Music Snob. For those of you who may not be aware, there's actually a Mike the Music Snob series. It's not just reaction videos. The first reaction video I ever did was intended to be a filler episode because I was trying to dedicate myself to at least one video a week, which, as those of you who have been around for a long time is seeing that that's actually paying off for me. And people love the reaction videos so much, I was like, shit, I'll keep doing it. Whoops. But to answer his question, yes, there will definitely be more Mike the Music Snob videos. Problem is, I really don't have a whole lot of time to sit down and write everything out, but I'm still working on the one that I told you guys I was working on. I finally got the stuff written down. I need to script it out. But yes, I swear to God, there will be more Mike the Music Snobs coming out. Are you left-handed? Hey Mike, I have a question. Do you like Metallica's new album? I've had a lot of people ask me this. I'm not gonna do a full video on it because I just don't feel like it warrants one. It's okay. There's some parts of the album that really got me jazzed up. Other parts, it's just kind of like, It's not a bad album, it just really didn't do anything for me. I think I'm over new Metallica. Which, I mean, hey, I'm a huge fan of Metallica. Absolutely a huge fan. They were my favorite band for like 10 years. But the new album's just not doing it for me, guys, sorry. Where did you get that Hetfield poster? It's sick. I've had a ton of people make comments on that James Hetfield poster. I could have sworn I got it on eBay, but I'll put a link in the description to an Etsy website where you can go buy it if you want it. I've had so many people ask for it, I figured I'd just tell you guys where to get it instead of answering all these comments all the time. And yes, it is a super cool poster, and yes, I need to buy another one because the one that I got was kind of destroyed. I was basically working on rearranging my entire apartment, and that kind of was a casualty of that. So when I have the money, I will be getting another James Hetfield poster. I'd love to see Gaga collaborate with Iron Maiden. She would slay Number of the Beast or Hallowed Be Thy Name. I totally agree with that. That would be awesome to see. I think that Bruce Dickerson's voice and Lady Gaga's voice would complement each other very well, although I will say that Bruce live is not as good as Bruce on record. He's an amazing vocalist, but I mean, something's lost in his live performance. But yeah, the first thing that came to mind when he said collaboration was Hallowed Be Thy Name. That would be epic. If you guys are so inclined, you should tweet Lady Gaga and make that suggestion. Or while we're at it, she could collaborate with Dream Theater. That'd be friggin' awesome. Oh, dude, to see her do Metropolis Part 1 with James LaBrie, like a frickin' duet, that would be amazing. Especially since I believe that song is supposed to be some kind of like love song of some ancient Roman mythology stuff, I think. I don't remember. Why do you hold a glass of whiskey throughout all of your videos? You can sit it down on a coaster, LOL. Well, Mark, there's these things in videos and cinema called props. And if a prop isn't in a shot, it kind of defeats the purpose of having a prop. Not to mention, most of the video is of me talking, not sipping on whiskey. So logic dictates that the parts where I'm not talking, aka the parts where I'm drinking whiskey, will be cut from the video. So I hope that answers your question. You know what I really like your channel, man? It's the replies to most comments. I know it's not a big channel, but big props to getting back to most of your comments. It is an awesome change to most things I watch on YouTube. Also, great cover. Love to hear some more stuff. For those of you that aren't aware, I also do covers on this channel and will be uploading original music as well. Please click on the little thingy-majag above, I guess it's called a card, and that will take you to a Random Jams playlist. I got some pretty cool stuff on there. My most popular ones are by far my Fly Me to the Moon metal cover. I do a really cool cover of Markiplier and Random Encounters and their Five Nights at Freddy's Night 2, the musical. Did a fantastic Zelda cover. Oh, and I do a mean instrumental cover of Master of Puppets. A bunch of my older ones were kind of like, like the arrangement was okay, but the mixing and mastering was not good. But you can check some of those out as well if you'd like. Anyway, to get to his comment, yeah, I try to reply to the comments section. I'm kind of a dick sometimes, but a big part of how I learn and grow as a music critic and as a musician is by hearing your guys' feedback. If you guys have a different opinion than me, or if you think that I missed something or said something incorrectly, said something that was just false, please call me out on it. I want to know the truth. But yeah, I love hearing your guys' comments. I mean, even the shitty ones, I don't know why, I just love the hate. That's one of the big signs that you're actually doing something right and might be going somewhere, is when you get a bunch of people hating you. You don't understand a shit. Just let that one sink in. What kind of whiskey are you drinking? In my earlier videos, it would vary a lot. I was working at a different job where I had less energy and less time to make proper videos, but I also had more money, so I could buy a variety of whiskeys. I had all kinds of cool whiskey. Right now, I am kind of stuck drinking Jim Beam, which sucks because it's not my favorite, but for the price, it is tolerable. Which is also why I drink it on the rocks, because Jim Beam, I'm sorry, I cannot drink it neat. If I could get some nice Bullet Rye or even Crown Rye, I could definitely drink that neat. That stuff is delicious. Or if I could afford Angel's Envy, oh my goodness. Angel's Envy is like honeysuckle, so good. So actually, I had a glass of it neat last night and I actually got some chocolate notes. I was very surprised. You pause too much, LOL. For reference, this is in response to one of my reaction videos. She's saying I paused the video too much. Now, I'm not sure if she's saying that I pause too much, like I'm not showing the whole video, or that I just pause too much in general, like she doesn't get a good reference point for what part of the video I'm talking about. But to address both of the possibilities, if you wanted to watch the entire video, you could just go watch the entire video. If you wanted to see someone's opinion, aka reaction to it, then you could just watch my video. And if you're saying that I should show more footage of me just sitting here staring at a screen, watching another video, trying to figure out how that's entertaining, number one. Number two, the only reason why I can get away with doing reaction videos and not get sued or not have my stuff claimed by copyright is because it's fair use. In fair use, you cannot use more of the work than necessary, so I do my best to keep those clips real freaking short. So hopefully you will have actually watched the original video before you come to my channel and watch my reaction to it. I started watching your videos some time ago and you really got me into Dream Theater. Damn, I wish I started listening to them sooner. Tac, I greatly appreciate that you credit me with getting you into Dream Theater. I've had a number of you guys come into the comment section and tell me that I've really influenced your musical taste, and I really can't tell you how humbling that is. I mean, obviously there's multiple facets to this channel. I want to be a full-time musician and make music. Doing critiques on music was not my first intention of this channel. But in general, expanding people's music tastes and opening up their appreciation to things is something that I really love doing. And the fact that you guys thank me for that, I don't feel like I deserve it, but I will humbly accept your gratitude and give you gratitude back. Thank you guys so much for watching. That is what it's all about. You need sound bites! That way, those of us who have never heard of these bands or songs can relate. Leah, sis, I love you, and trust me, I wish I could do it. I have considered it. That little fair use thing that we had talked about before is really kind of the problem. I did a top 10 cover songs video where I showed clips from different music videos, and yes, that fell under fair use. That is fair use. But as we all know from YouTube drama, people are gonna come and claim those videos anyway, just because they can. So whereas in my reaction videos where I've only had one entity claim them, because there's only one piece of content that I'm using, that's relatively easy to fight off. When you have 4 large media companies all asking you to explain why their particular clip that you used is fair use, the amount of time it takes to just explain one of them sucks. I don't know if it's a requirement, but I do my best to use legalese whenever I reply to these things, and it's a royal pain in the butt. Especially when you have to sit down and calculate how much of the original video you used, and then do that into relation to the entirety of the work of art, and explain how your way was transformative in every single step, because if you miss anything, that could mean that it gets claimed. Your argument needs to be complete, and it's difficult to take every single detail of why it's transformative. So as a way to kind of get around that, what I've done now is made a YouTube playlist for the latest random jams, and I will go back through and make a playlist for all the old ones. I would do a Spotify playlist, but I'm sorry, I do not have a Spotify subscription. I have a Google Play subscription, but I feel like most people don't use Google Play. And I only have Google Play because I have YouTube Red. And I don't know why YouTube Red gets so much hate. I'm totally fine with it. Anybody ever told you you kind of look like Chris Pratt and kind of have the same voice? You guys could def be brothers. Yes, I have had tons of people tell me that. And I am hoping with one of my random jams coming up that I will have the money in order to get a very awesome costume and make a very awesome video. That is my shot at going viral. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Just for shits and gigs at the end here, here's a little something of me messing around with the acoustic guitar. See you in the next video. Rock on.